I just want to push myself. I just want to push myself to get to where I know I need to be, the level that I know I need to be. Disciplined, organized, successful. I don't have 10 more years. I don't have 40 more years. I mean, I'm 35, but like in the Bible, when they spoke about the people in Israel and how they wandered around for 40 years, before they understood what God wanted for them. I had an idea of what God wanted for me since I was a little boy, man. Everything that I do now, I've been doing since I was a little boy. I've been writing, I've been drawing, I've been rapping since I was a child. It's not just it's not just something that's like it's not a fantasy. These are my gifts. And because I don't consistently use my gifts, or I don't use my gifts for others, because it gets boring to just draw for yourself. It gets boring to just draw what you want to draw. I've never reached the level of doing for other people. I have commissions from 10 years ago that I haven't fulfilled because one, I was afraid that they're not gonna like it. Two, and I think it's just fear. And because of fear, because of my fear, I'm here. I've been afraid all my life. And I love to be corrected. But to hear the same thing over and over, it makes me angry. I'm not angry with the people that's correcting me. I'm angry with myself for allowing myself to stay at a certain point to where people feel the need that they have to give me input. I'm listening to things that I tell my own child coming from adults, and I'm an adult. I was speaking to this random person in a restaurant. She was serving my food, and I felt the need to just have a conversation with her. Her energy was, she had good energy. I'm not going to say the greatest. And she's an artist as well, and I wanted insight. What motivated you? What gave you the passion? What gave you the drive? How did you sell yourself to get to where you are? And she told me the same thing I told my daughter a day ago. She said, look up an artist that you admire, or someone that you admire, and look and see what they have done. Read about their road to success and emulate it. I literally said the same thing to my daughter a day ago. The same exact thing. I said, baby, what do you want to do? I want to do theater. I said, well, baby, what's your favorite play? She said, I don't know, Hamilton? I said, all right, well, look up the greatest performer on that show, or your favorite performer. Read about them, read about what they did to get to where they are now. And she said, okay. I said, now you got homework. And literally, this woman in a restaurant told me the same thing that I told my child. It made me angry. Not with her, because she doesn't know me. I'm angry with myself because I've arrived to this age and I have nothing to show for the wisdom that I've gained. Nothing. Gray hairs in my beard and I'm still a child on the outside looking in because I have nothing to show. This is not a complaint. This is a reflection. I'm back to journaling. I'm back to my vlogging. And this time I want to stay consistent. And I hope that someone could relate to this And through this, whoever's relating to what I'm speaking about or what I'm going through, whoever's unsure about their purpose, I hope watching me on my journey gives you clarity. I hope to be that person that woman in that restaurant told me to find. That person that I admire. Look what they did. Look up the road that they took and emulate them or imitate them. I hope I'm that person for you that I told my daughter to find. When she said she wanted to do theater, and I said, baby, look up your favorite performer and see what they did. See the road to their greatness. I'm sure that I can be that person, and I don't want to be praised for it. So this is why I'm starting from the bottom again. I'm starting from the bottom again. These vlogs, I'm gonna show you many things. I'm gonna get my yard in order. It's overgrown with like weeds and all kinds of things. It needs to be swept. I need to plant some plants and herbs. I'm gonna draw outside in summertime. I have a big canvas that my mom got me like almost 10 years ago. And I'm gonna work on it out here on camera, and I'm gonna do these short reactions. And you're gonna see, man, or lady, or little boy or little girl, you're gonna learn how to ignore fear. I'm sorry, not ignore fear, but to use fear to push you instead of allowing it to paralyze you. Fear has paralyzed me for 35 years. I'm only 35, so whenever my consciousness began, whenever I was able, as far back as I can remember, I've been afraid. And I'm telling you, we all have it. I could not draw. I could not dance, but I had the passion to want to learn. And because of that passion, it's perceived as a talent. People have things naturally. I can agree. People may have things naturally. We do have natural gifts and talents and abilities. But fear cripples us, paralyzes us, blinds us to our own potential. So I hope while you watch and while you listen, this motivates you to start your mission. Later.